On Colorado's original radio station, News Talk 1310 KFKA. We are live and on location here at the Amy Oliver Show. We're live and on location with my friends at the Vision Center and Optical, 1701 61st Avenue, for their once-a-year big 20% off of any complete pair of eyeglasses. This is the sale of the year. And of course, again, we are live and on location. You can visit us at the Vision Center and Optical. They're located just behind the Farr Library in the Fox Run Business Park. And I'm pleased to have one of the doctors. There's Doctors John Adams and Michael Cruz. And I've got Dr. Cruz in studio with me. Dr. Cruz, thanks so much for being here. And I have to say, he is also my eye doctor.
Well, thanks, Amy. It's great to have you here with us today.
Well, first of all, tell us about the importance of getting eyes checked. I think it's one of those things that we tend to, I don't know, unless something really goes wrong, we'll think, you know what, unless I can't see, I'm just not going to bother. But it is very important that we get our eyes checked.
Well, I obviously think so.
Yeah, a little bit of self-interest here, but more than that.
And I agree. Like many things in life, when something's working well and you're not having any problems, then you tend to take it for granted. And then when something goes wrong, then all of a sudden it becomes pretty important to you.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. We have to start from a young age, too, to get our eyes checked. It's not something that you wait until you're an adult. And I say this as somebody who's got a child who her first experience with an eye doctor was at 9 months old.
Yeah.
But it's important that even young kids get their eyes checked.
It is. And the schools do a good job, of screening for vision. And they do catch most things. But certainly eye exams, are, even for kids, are important, especially if there's any family history of vision problems.
So sort of think of like a well baby checkup. You take your kids in routinely to get their physicals for their body. Part of that is their eyes. Come in and see Doctors Adams and Cruz to make sure that you get their eyes checked annually.
Yes, I think that's very important.
Okay, so if somebody comes in today, what can we expect?
Well, today is a little bit of a special day for us because we're having an annual sale in our optical. So, we're very excited about that. So today we're really focusing on bringing in a lot of vendors who have a lot of really cool
and I'm watching
glasses.
People come in with absolutely caseloads full of...
caseloads, thousands of really neat, cool, unique frames and glasses today.
I got to tell you, your hardest choice today is going to be which frame to get.
Yeah, that is. Neat, cool, unique frames and glasses today.
I got to tell you, your hardest choice today is going to be which frame to get.
Yeah, that is.
and styles for kids all the way up to those of us who are more mature in life.
Yeah, we got kids, the tweeners, teen, young adults, adults, everybody.
I was telling my kids, you have this great line called Chaos.
Yeah.
First, and they like the name.
Yeah.
They want to wear something that's called Chaos.
Chaos, spelled Kaos. Yes.
And they like wearing it, saying I sport Chaos.
Yeah.
But
they're cool. They're very cool.
They are
very unusual frames.
Fashion forward.
Yeah.
So if you have a child who needs glasses and they're sort of in those teenage years, it's a great pair of glasses. They can be fashion forward without being over the top.
Yeah, I mean they're attractive. They're not.
What are some of the other things? Let's say we need somebody comes in and they have a prescription, but it's not quite up to date.
Well, in general, it's nice to have a refraction or the measurement for glasses that's at least within 6 months. Just to make sure that it's accurate.
Okay. 6 months old.
Probably it would be okay as long as there wasn't a big change from the older glasses. And what we would typically do would measure the older glasses and compare it with the new prescription and make sure that there's not a lot of change. If there was a large change in one eye or the other, then we might say, let's just double check it just to make sure. and that's really, for the benefit of our clients so that they get the best possible vision that they can get.
And so if they come in today and you look at it and you go, you might need a new prescription, you can do that right here, right now, today.
We are doing that today. We are accommodating people who just walk in. Normally we can't do that.
Right.
That's
why
in our schedule. But today we've set aside this day so that if somebody has a prescription from somewhere, they want to bring it in, then we'll be glad to.
You're glad to
fill that for them. If they need a refraction today to measure for glasses, we can do that also.
So 351-6216 is the number here. Make sure you call so that you can find out, how many people are ahead of you.
It wouldn't hurt to call.
Yeah. Make sure, because I suspect first of all, you've got 20% off of a full pair of glasses.
We do.
That in and of itself is darn near a steal.
It is, and our glasses are actually very competitively priced to begin with.
And now you're getting 20% off on top of
right.
that. Now, how long does it take to get your glasses?
Well, it varies depending on the complexity of the prescription. If it's what we call a single vision glasses that don't have any bifocal in them, some of those we can actually make on site.
Because you have your own lens
We have our own lab, and we have prescriptions we can do almost on the spot, and then others that are more complicated if people want transition glasses that change color in the sun, and then want progressive or lineless bifocals, then those take a few days.
And you guys have one of the best glasses fitters. Is it an optician?
Optician. Yeah.
She is incredible.
Well, thank you. I think so.
I mean, she spends so much time making sure, and I'm talking about Sue Pfeiffer.
Yes.
She spends so much time making sure your glasses fit perfectly, and unless you're 110% satisfied, she's not satisfied.
That's exactly right. Yeah, she doesn't stop until the client's totally satisfied with the fit of their glasses and their vision.
And the style.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the other thing I found. She'll come in, and if you don't see what you like, here's Sue with a catalog.
Right.
Hey, let's look through here. If you don't see what you want here, of course you're going to have everything today.
Today that will not be a problem.
Yeah, today you've got over 2,000 different frames and different styles to choose from. Whatever it is, sporty, more work-oriented.
Everything.
So
super durable to super flashy.
One of the things too that I think is important. So let's say you have a brand, you've gotten your glasses and you're good, and you're thinking, okay, I don't need to be there. Here's one of the things that I did not realize until really the last couple of years: the importance of a good pair of sunglasses.
I agree. Personally, when the sun's out and I'm outside, I have my sunglasses on. I run a lot. I ride my bike a lot. I'm outdoors a lot. And I also, as part of my profession, see people who have been out in the sun a lot through the years. People that work outdoors, farmers, ranchers, people in construction. And I see the effects on their eyes when they've been out in the sun for many, many years and they haven't worn sunglasses.
And a good pair. I mean, when I say a good, I mean not dime store $10.
Good.
You need a pair of sunglasses that you can get at a place like Vision Center and Optical. I didn't realize it either until I got a slight burn in my own eyes. What do you see typically in Colorado? What is that long-term cumulative effect of not having a decent pair of sunglasses?
Well, I mean, we see everything from skin cancers on the eyelids and around the eye, and she won't play outdoors without her sunglasses on.
So today only, one day only, just today.
Just today.
Come in. If you've got a current prescription, that's fine. Make sure it's within about 6 months.
If possible.
Yeah.
Or bring old glasses so we can measure and compare.
Whatever you need to do there. And then, if not, a very small fee, a nominal fee, just to become more updated, get that updated refraction.
Correct.
And then 20% off of an entire a full set of glasses.
Right. And these are including very high-end quality frames, and very high-end quality. We've Swiss Flex, Vera Bradley.
Diane von Furstenberg, I think that's
right. We've got so many designers here today, and very high quality. Lineless lenses, progressive bifocals, transitions, a lot of options. So anti-glare coatings.
First of all, if you've neglected your eyes, make this be the day you stop doing that. If you have been putting off that new pair of glasses, let this be the day you don't do that again, because you've got 20% off today only. And sunglasses as well.
Yeah, and we have a huge selection. We normally have about 1,000 frames available, but today we're going to have at least twice that.
Yeah, so double it. And you've got access to Sue Pfeiffer, the optician, best fitter, I think, in northern Colorado. She's incredible.
Well, I think so. I interviewed a lot of people when I hired her, before I hired her, a lot of opticians from northern Colorado, and she's been in the glasses business for over 20 years. She actually started in a lab in actual manufacturing lenses, and then has been in the actual fitting of glasses side of that business for many years. And she is so knowledgeable and a very kind, caring person.
Oh, she is. I just love her. And she also fitted my son. So,
good.
He has a little soft spot for Sue too, because he wears his glasses every day during baseball season. But I do want to let everybody know you have a state-of-the-art facility. It's roughly a year old.